So when we started the criminal records practice back here in about 2003, 2004, we continually saw problems with the laws. What we decided to do as an organization was actually go try and change those laws. Change the laws in Springfield that are leading to the burdens and barriers people face.
I want to reach out to my people where I came from. I had help when I was young, and I want to do the same thing. There was a couple of roadblocks that was kind of tampering with my goal, which was to partner with the Park District.
We, as lawyers and quote-unquote experts, would go to Springfield to testify about the need, but what we were missing were the people that had the needs. So as an organization, we decided to launch our Leadership Council.
Yeah, I'm one of the original members, that founded the Leadership Council.
And for the first time, we were leading from behind and letting others step forward to change the systems that were in place.
So I was part of that bill that passed in Springfield several years ago, that now you can qualify to work for the Park District after you did your due diligence.
Folks that we meet, there's a legal need that brings them to us.
Beth kept calling and making sure that I was okay and everything was fine, and we would talk back and forth. When we got on the phone and talked, we would talk for hours. Finally, once a couple of my cases had got sealed, I came into CGLA and sat down in her office, and she asked me to be a part of the Leadership Council.
Once that legal need has been met, they are advocates for the cause as well.
And I told Beth that Cabrini-Green Legal Aid had helped me all the way through the process, and that they had stood behind me and I would stand behind them.
Our mission's not just delivering legal services in a messed up system, it's to actually change that system, and they are partners in that endeavor.
I'm very, very ecstatic to be a part of it.
To me, it's special. They know that we've been part of the problem and now we're part of the solution.
In 2014, when we had our first community organizer, Colette, join the staff, we had the capacity to bring people together in a different way. Not as a client, but as an advocate and colleague in this work.
I came along with the merger from Klain. That's how I started working here at CGLA as their community organizer.
Originally, I was invited through Colette. She invited me to the Leadership Council because I am one of the original founders of Visible Voices.
Visible Voices is a peer support and empowerment group.
We decided that we were tired of being silenced and that our voices need to be heard. So therefore, Visible Voices is the perfect name.
I remember when I started off as a Visible Voices member, and I didn't always feel good about myself. There's a lot of shame and guilt behind me being away from my children, being incarcerated, just coming from that dark place.
When you find your purpose, you become passionate about it. I'm passionate about this cause, to empower and advocate and educate people to know their authority, to know their power, and to know their place.
It's a beautiful thing when you feel powerful and you realize that your voice matters and people see me. It's like, see me, hear my voice.
We have Colette Haynes. She is a community organizer dedicated to changing and eliminating the prison industrial complex.
My family didn't have that. I was only able to get 2 visits while I was there. But you have women who don't get visits at all, who don't even talk to their children because they don't have money on the phone or because their families tell them, oh, she's away at college, or either she's dead. I have to know that my story is powerful, and I do know that, and I let others know that theirs is as well.
In poor communities, they look at things like that. They'll give you a bigger stage to talk to them or to deal with them if you've been there and done that, as they say.
When we formed the table, we were just getting started in figuring out how do we want to educate our communities in which we lived. We were reaching out to the community, and then people would say, okay, I want to get involved. And that's how we bring others to the larger table. And they can do advocacy work with us. HB 5341, FATE, Fair Access to Employment. We work with folks to talk to legislators. We prep them because people don't know what to expect. My first time, I didn't know what to expect. The training is to let folks know that, hey, you don't have to be afraid. The legislators are people just like us, and we vote them into office. So we have to hold them accountable.
Is it gonna happen, everything gonna happen overnight? No. But the patience that we have, the love that we have for one another will keep us coming back.
So those of you who are traveling to Springfield with us, Wednesday, April 11th, we're leaving 7 a.m. from St. Leonard's Ministries. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna enjoy each other's company, but most of all, we're gonna support these bills and lobby for these bills because they are for us. We usually go with our coalition partners, right? This is the first time that we, CGLA, has taken a bus down, our own bus. Y'all excited? Yeah. Make me know it. Yeah. All right now.
I know my lane, and when you know your lane, you flourish. When I go to Springfield, I flourish because I'm doing something that I'm passionate about. I'm going and speaking to the senators and representatives. Want to know why? Because I have a visible voice. They can hear my heart. I can make an impact on them. We should always have a say in what's gonna immediately impact us. It can't be about us without us. That's why I go. That's why I will continue to go until God no longer allows me.
Where we move